McCall, and I will be demonstrating cardiopulmonary resuscitation, also known as CPR. Have you ever been faced with a situation where you found somebody unconscious, or have you ever been afraid of finding somebody unconscious and you not know what to do? Well, today I'll be demonstrating how to perform CPR. The meaning of CPR is cardiopulmonary resuscitation. Cardio means heart, and pulmonary means to do with the lungs, and resuscitation means to revive back to life. The purpose of CPR is to revive somebody if they're, laying, not breathing, or you don't feel a pulse. They're not breathing, they don't have a heartbeat. It should only be done if you find a person unconscious. If you see somebody choking, you wouldn't do CPR. That's something totally different. Okay. The CPRs the ABCs of CPR is the steps you do before you perform CPR, which means A means airway. So the first thing that you want to do is tilt the person's head up. And I'm going to show this on my Mickey Mouse. The first thing you want to do is lift the head up, which clears the airway so the air can go to their lungs. That's the second step that you want to do is B, which is breathing. So you want to check to see if the person is breathing. First, you can check to see if they're breathing, if their chest is going up and down. If you don't see their chest going up and down, you can put your ear to their nose and mouth to see if you hear it. You can put your hand to their nose and mouth to see if you feel it. Sometimes you can put your face to them and see if you feel it too. C is circulation. So you want to make sure that their blood is circulating through their body. And the way to do this is to check their pulse. So in order to check the pulse, you use 2 fingers. So everybody, let's check out the pulse. You take 2 fingers, you place between what we call on guys, the Adam's apple and the bottom of your chin. So you place it here, and you see if you feel the pulse. Okay, you don't use your thumb. You use these 2 fingers, not your thumb, because your thumb has a pulse of its own. For babies or infants, you check their pulse between their elbow and their underarm. So like right here, see if you feel their pulse. Okay, so you can go through. Okay, so you don't feel any breathing and you don't feel their pulse. So, okay, you check the person. So if you see them laying unconscious, you say, hey, are you okay? Are you okay? So you check to see if they're responsive. If they don't respond, so if you shake them and they say, you don't need to do CPR. If they move, you don't need to do CPR. But you check to make sure to see if they're responsive. If not, you call somebody, tell them to call 911. Don't call nobody on the phone, but you yell out, call 911, or you call them yourself. Then, after you check their responsiveness and you get someone to call 911, then you begin CPR. You do CPR until 911 or the rescue people come. Okay, so the first step is to find the bottom of their breastbone. So everybody find the bottom of your breastbone or the sternum, which is like right here. Okay, so after you find the bottom of the person's breastbone, you want to put the heel of one hand on that place that you found. You want to put the other hand on top of that and lock them. You want to stay above their body with your arms straight so that you can use all the force of your body. Don't forget that you have to breathe into their mouth. Okay, so for an adult, you do 30. For adults, you do 30 compressions in 10 seconds. So you would lock your hands, make sure you find the bottom of that sternum, and you just push down with your whole body. Don't, try to break their ribs, but push down with force. You do that 30 times, then you give 2 breaths. And then you do this for 10 seconds, but you're going to continue to do this every 10 seconds. For adults, you do it 15, and you do one breath, one slow breath, and you repeat this until help arrives. Okay, with the infant, it's different because you don't want to put your whole body weight on an infant because you can break their ribs. So with the infant, you use either these 2 fingers in the middle, so you use the 2 fingers in the middle, or use these 2 fingers. So you only use 2 fingers for an infant, and you push down firmly. Okay. And you do the same thing as you do with children, you just use 2 fingers. Okay, so here are some tips for if you're doing CPR. If the person's lip is bleeding, you don't want to do CPR on them. This just in case it's a disaster or something, you find somebody unconscious. If their lip is bleeding, don't go mouth to mouth with the person. Hold their mouth and breathe through their nose. You continue to do this until help arrives. And also, when you're breathing into the person's mouth, make sure you see their chest rising and falling. That means that your air is getting to their lungs. Also, another tip is to get CPR certified, which I am CPR certified, and I'm first aid certified too. So, this is my presentation on CPR.